Hello, myself Anish Iyer. Today I am explaining a problem regarding K-mapping. So the question is as follows. F of ABCD is equal to summation m of 4, 5, 6 plus don't care 10, 12, 13, 14 and 15. As we can see, there are 4 variables, namely A, B, C and D. So the table is as follows. A bar, B bar, A bar, B, A, B, A, B bar. Also C bar, D bar, C, D, C bar, D, C, D and C, D bar. So according to the question, we have 4 variables, namely A, B, C and D. So now the table is as follows. A bar, B bar, A bar, B, A, B, A, B bar. Also C bar, D bar, C bar, D, C, D and C, D bar. In the question we have summation m as 4, 5, 6. So we need to place ones in the place of 4, 5, 6 respectively. So now we can see that 4, 5, 6 are 1. Also in the question they have given as don't cares as 10, 12, 13, 14 and 15. These don't cares are named as X in the respective table. As we can see 12, 13, 15, 14, 11 are X. And the places which are neither summation m nor don't cares should be named as zeros. So 0, 1, 3, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10 are zeros. So the next step is grouping. Under grouping we have 3 types, namely octants, quads and pairs. So we should see whether there are any octants available. As we can see, there are no octants, but we have 2 quads, namely this quad and these 2 pairs can be combined to form a quad. So the final expression is as follows. F of ABCD is equal to BC bar plus BD bar. So now we will solve a problem regarding Quine-McCluskey method. So the question is as follows. F of ABCD is equal to summation m of 0, 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So according to the question, we can write the table as follows. Minterms, binary representation, grouping, stage 1 and stage 2. As we can see from the question, we have summation of m from 0 to 15. So we need to enter the same values as m0, m1, m2, m3 and so on till m15. So the binary representation for the given minterms can be represented as 0, 0, 0, 0 for 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 for 1, 0, 0, 1, 0 for 2 and so on and so forth till 1, 1, 1, 1 for m15. So the next step is grouping. Under grouping, we should group the zeros as 1 and so under grouping we should group all the zeros ones, all the ones ones, all the 2 ones ones, all the 3 ones ones and at last the 4 ones at one place. So now in the stage 1 we need to compare both the rows such as 0, 1 and 0, 2. Now we should represent the replaced number as dash, as we can see here. 0, 1 is compared and in the place of 0 the 1 is replaced. So 0, 0, 0 dash. And also 0 when 0, 2 is compared, 0, 0, 1, 0 is present in the 2. So 1 is replaced in the place of 0. So 0, 0 dash 0. This becomes 0, 2. This continues till 14, 15 where we have 1, 1, 1 dash. In the stage 2 we need to use the terms we got in the stage 1 such as 0, 1, 0, 2 should be compared with the preceding terms which are 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 10. So when these 2 rows are compared, we get 0, 0 dash dash because in the when 0, 1 and 1, 3 are compared, 0, 0 dash 1 is present. So 1 is replaced by 0. So we need to as we can see in the stage 2, the rows from the stage 1 are compared with the preceding rows, such as 0 comma 0 comma 1 and 1 comma 3 are compared, and we get 0 0 dash dash. These when these stage 1 and stage 2 is completed, we get some terms known as prime implicants. We get them because in the stage 2 we have 0 0 dash dash. These zeros can be represented as a dash and b dash, and the dash could be neglected. So we have a bar b bar. In the preceding term we have dash 0 1 dash. So this 0 and 1 should be included, and we can write as b bar c, and so on and so forth. We get AC and AB as prime implicants. Using these prime implicants, we can write the values as a bar b bar of 0 1 2 3, b bar c 2 3 10 11, AC of 10 11 14 15, and finally AB of 12 13 14 15. So we should enter the values given in the question, such as m0, m1, m2, m3, m10, m11, and so on till m15. So we should check whether the given terms are present in the respective numbers. We have 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, and 2, 10. So we have ticked the respective boxes here. So this continues till 11, 15, 13, 15, and 14, 15, as we can see in the table. So this table can be concluded by giving an expression as a bar b bar plus ab plus ac. Here we can write a bar b bar because we have a number present in m0 which comes under a bar b bar, and so as we can see here, m0, m1, m2, and m3 have been placed under a bar b bar row. So we have three common terms which should be neglected, and only one should be taken. So we have a bar and b bar, and the next row is b bar c, where m2, m3, m10, and m11 are ticked. Here as m2 and m3 are common with these two, we should neglect this row also. Coming to the next row, that is AC. In AC we have ticked 10, 11, 14, and 15. So we should take this row, and as we can see here, I have written as AC. And coming to the last row, M12, M13, M14, and 15 have been ticked. So AB also comes in the expression. So the final expression is Y is equal to A bar B bar plus AB plus AC. Thank you.